Alright, apparently last video
was not uploaded.
Yeah, cause but I don't have a phone. Well, I'm gonna get it, so I can't make videos longer than 15 minutes. So 15 minutes now. So as you can see, I have deleted some games. Actually, a lot, like Clash Royale, Candy Crush, Cut the Rope, other games like that. Tap Titans. Stop. You used to have a phone. It sucks.
Alright. Serious.
It sucks.
So, you're gonna be a hobo?
I don't have that much money. I only have $591.80. I'm gonna invest on here.
Stupid guy.
Alright, as you can see on my stats, I have prestiged. Where am I? Alright, prestige count 15 times. So yeah, this video cannot be longer than this videotaping. Yeah, I can see. Yeah.
Rita, try not to laugh.
No.
No. I can't believe you downloaded.
So apparently I cannot make videos longer than 15 minutes. Let's go on. Go to my channel. Oh god, that's a very bad ending.
Sorry.
I have got 5 views on YT. Hopefully you'll subscribe. That would be my heart. And like. I would love if you did that. Thank you very much. Yeah, and I do play Call of Duty
3.
I do watch, not that. I don't even know what that is. Godzilla.
Roblox. You try not to laugh on Caillou gets sent back.
So, yeah. Well, I do watch scary stuff, and right now I'm back to watch scary stuff. So if you get scared easily or don't like scary stuff, yeah.
Make sure to drop a dislike.
No. Drop a like.
You're so pathetic. Is that Leatherman buddy?
Oh, hold up. King. There we go.
Hello. Welcome to the Scary Stuff channel. Today, I would like to show you another compilation of mysterious and unknown paranormal creatures that were recorded on camera.
Alright. I'll skip 10 seconds in just to get
The
to the
city
video.
of Orenburg in Russia, a CCTV camera recorded this strange phenomenon. During the night, in 2 separate halls, unknown balls appeared flying in front of the cameras.
It's bubbles,
These balls
bro.
are also called orbs. An orb in paranormal terms is defined as an anomalous globe-shaped spot, either white or colored, that shows up in photographs taken at allegedly haunted locations, and they are not visible to the naked eye.
So is anything gonna happen? Wow.
This video comes from Syria.
Yo.
Up in the sky,
It's a
an
magical
object
pony.
that looks like a horse is hovering in the sky.
It's a
The
pony.
object appeared with the lightning.
Unicorn.
Yeah.
Why is this so scared? It's just a unicorn, man. Probably fake. Probably click bots.
In 2004, the wife of a farmer.
Oh.
Many ecosystems are still too dangerous for us to fully map out and explore, and with unknown environments comes the possibility of unknown creatures. Whether the footage on this list is real or not is up to you to decide. Either way, be sure to let me know your thoughts in the comments below.
That's good.
Number 20, the Bridge Walker. A person in Ukraine was filming a calm river one evening just in time to capture a humanoid-looking creature cross underneath of a bridge using all fours. As the footage shows, something is grabbing onto the underside of a bridge and silently making its way across. Exactly what the creature is remains a debate online to this day. Some people have pointed out that this could be a human, but others have noticed how its legs and arms appear to be the exact same length. It almost looks like it could be an animal, but I'm not aware of any animal from this region that likes to hang upside down from bridges. Besides, if someone had to go underneath a bridge like that for whatever reason, then they would either hang from their arms or else hug the bridge tightly while creeping across. This thing, on the other hand, just swings across the bottom like it's no big deal. Human or not, this thing definitely has a very bizarre center of gravity as it moves. Number 19, Slenderman. A British YouTuber is making a video to show off how fast his new bike is. After a short video explanation, he takes off the road. Later, this happens.
Oh, I know this thing.
Oh, the Slender Man.
Yeah. No, something creepy happened.
Well, if you haven't seen Slender Man
Oh,
walk,
yeah, I remember.
The figure in this video appears to be the Slenderman, a long-limbed humanoid in a black suit who is often seen lingering in the background of videos. It's said that he primarily hunts children. Although he is probably made up, some say that having enough people believe in him has now caused the myth to come to life.
oh, that thing's like
Its child
slow.
killer is alive and well. The biker returns to the camera a short while later. He is breathing hard now from his short ride. Somehow he doesn't even notice the Slenderman slowly walking around in the background. Eventually a car stops to warn him about the long-legged figure walking around in the field. Only then he reviews the footage and spots the creature, at which he uploads this recording straight to YouTube. Number 18, the Florida Sea Beast. Gene Sauerwein has been fishing off the Florida coast for hours now, and he's about to call it a day. He casts his line into the gently bobbing blue waters one last time and starts to patiently reel it in. That's when he sees it, something in the ocean. He can't see its whole body, only brief glimpses. It looks giant, as in prehistoric size. Suddenly a snake-like head surfaces and goes back under the water. But Gene can tell this is no snake. For one thing, this monster has a huge round body and webbed fins. It's easily over 14 feet long and looks to weigh more than a ton.
Here you see the back coming out of the water, and since there's not a dorsal fin on it, it's unlikely that it would be some kind of dolphin.
Gene is watching something incredible, but he knows that he needs both video evidence and a witness for anyone to take this seriously. So he goes back to the mainland and grabs his brother and a camera. They rush back to the same location and start filming again, hoping that the sea creature hadn't moved on while they were away. As the footage shows, their sea monster most certainly had not gone anywhere.
Look at that thing.
As much as they have tried, experts and internet critics alike cannot explain exactly what this footage is. Now, I'm not saying that this is 100% real, but I'm also saying that I personally can't tell if it's fake either. This even made it onto an episode of Monster Quest on the History Channel, and nobody could explain it on there either. Coincidentally, there are reports in the 1800s of sailors seeing huge monsters around the waters of Jacksonville, Florida. These creatures had huge bodies and serpent-like heads. They were also quite aggressive and would chase the boats for miles. Could this be video evidence of the sailors' claims
You're
hundreds
not
of
allowed
years
to
later?
watch forever.
Number 17, the Alaskan Water Assassin. There's a lot of questionable videos on the internet, but here's one with a
Just
very
roll over
legitimate
me.
source. This
Roll
footage was taken by
over
the
me.
Alaskan
No, I'm
Bureau
not
of
rolling
Flood
over.
Management and posted on their Facebook page.
No.
Swimming in the chilly waters is what some believe is
I
a
don't know
distant
how to
relative
let
of the
you
Loch
watch.
Ness Monster. Others say that this creature wasn't really moving at all, and that it was probably a floating piece of rope. You even if it was staying in
Floating piece
place.
of
A
rope.
lot of sea animals are known to remain
Then that
stationary
is a
for long
big
periods
rope.
of time, so that doesn't necessarily mean that it's not real. Only Mother Nature knows for sure, and
Oh.
she's not telling. Number 16, the cave creature. Most people agree that this video is probably CGI, but there's still a large portion of the internet that believes it is authentic, so let's take a closer look. It was supposedly taken somewhere in Colombia in 2011. The first thing to indicate that this could be fake is the dramatic music. Also, the sound effects don't seem particularly realistic. Still, the original sound seems to have been lost long ago, so maybe this is authentic footage that has been heavily edited over the years. Anyway, the cave explorer flashes his light on something that appears to be sleeping on the cave floor.
It's like a troll, but very slow. It's like
I
a
have to admit that these are some pretty convincing special effects if this is fake, especially for 6 years ago. The lighting looks very good, the camera angles look staged, but then again, it is possible that they were shooting some sort of home movie when they accidentally came across this cave creature. Whoever filmed this doesn't seem to be coming forward, so we'll likely
Looks
never
like a
know if
troll
it's
that
real or
ate the
fake for
half of
sure.
its
Number
body.
15. The albino Sasquatch. This footage was taken in 2011. A man is wandering the woods in Pennsylvania when his flashlight chances upon one of the most popular humanoids of all time. The Sasquatch is devoid of pigment and never put up much of a fight, instead taking off as soon as the flashlight beam hits its face. Notice not only how fast it runs, but also how silently it moves. Somehow it was able to watch the cameraman from less than 10 feet away and get away with hardly any noise. Number 14, Homunculus. The homunculus is rumored to be an artificial type of creature that was first discovered sometime during the medieval ages by the way of alchemy. The recipe for this legend has since been lost, but some YouTubers have claimed to have rediscovered a way after doing some tinkering in their kitchen. The process used to create a homunculus is kind of gross. You can look it up if you want, but all I will say is that it involves fertilizing a chicken egg using a syringe. Next, you seal the egg off in a plastic container and keep it warm by wrapping it up in a cloth. For some reason, you also have to keep the area very dark. Perhaps this has something to do with witchcraft. No one can touch or disturb the egg in the slightest. You can't even look at it. If you do, you will kill the homunculus before it can hatch. After enough time has passed, about 10 days or so, you remove the egg from its container. The egg appears to have developed some sort of infection, but this could also be some normal part of the process. The YouTuber cracks open the disgusting egg, and this is what he finds laying inside.
Но это существо, конечно же, не может обладать какой-то высокоразвитой формой интеллекта. В лучшем случае это что-то на уровне амебы.
I don't know. I guess it's homunculus.
This tiny creature has no discernible features except for some long tendrils attached to its shriveled up central body. It looks like a chewed up white piece of gum, except it moves. Apparently, they are no smarter than a jellyfish. Maybe the ones from medieval times were more advanced. There's videos out there that tries to prove the homunculus experiment is fake, but then again, maybe they didn't do it right. Maybe they didn't wait long enough or else made some noise. The process is reportedly very delicate and can take at least a couple tries to master. Number 13, the Russian Yeti. A Russian police officer is roaming the snowy countryside when he comes in close contact with a creature that has since never been identified. The officer is traveling at a low rate of speed when suddenly something huge dashes across his headlights. The strange figure is only visible for a moment, then it's gone.
Again?
Many YouTubers suspect this to be a Russian
Oh, got it. Alright.
Yeti.
Oh, guys, you can
Others
keep
are
watching
sure that
this.
it's a man in a suit or
I'll be
even
right
someone
back.
who is completely naked. Though this theory is hard to believe because a person in Russia would probably freeze to death if they stood outside naked for very long. Look closely and you'll see that whatever it is, it's moving quite fast. It only takes the thing about 5 or 6 steps to fully get away, and I should mention that the snowbanks on both sides of the tracks appear to be very deep. An average-sized person would be struggling way more to get over them. Zoom in and you'll see what looks to be white fur hanging off of its body. Also, it looks to be hunched over and its arms almost touch the ground. If this is a costume, it's very convincing.
Bigfoot.
Number 12, the lizard bird. This happened somewhere in Monterrey, Mexico, and was witnessed by dozens of people. It was so bizarre that it even made the local news. Flying high in the sky was some sort of aggressive creature the townsfolk had not seen before.
This will be it, guys. So I'll upload this. I will only be making 15-minute videos, sadly, until I get my phone, which will probably be next year.
No, you
I already
already
used
had
it.
a phone.
Shush.
So I'm going to give you a preference before I go.
Can you get me breakfast?
Nope.
Yeah, if you dropped a like, I would have loved it.
Look like some sort of
Yeah, bye.